Okay, so the legacy system and how it works and what it was designed for. The purpose of the legacy system is so you can maintain your current conversations using the existing number that the conversation got initiated from. So for example, let's say you send the blast out, let's say it's January 1st. We have an algorithm that after several months, your numbers that you used for blast, we can't use those again for blast because we want to maintain a high delivery rate. But what we've always had in the platform is if, let's say, that number expires, you can still maintain the conversation with an existing client from the same phone number. So they're not getting a new text from a brand new phone number. So here, this actually displays it for you. You can see all the numbers that go into legacy. Basically what legacy means is if this number displays here, it's no longer able to be used for a campaign. So you can't use it for a text blast to all your sellers or your buyers. But if the conversation was already existing, then it will pick up the conversation using this number that was initially used only. So it can only be used for existing conversations. And then legacy start date, this basically just shows you the date that it went into the legacy. And then we just set a 4-month period that it renews. So every 4 months, it's going to expire this number in 4 months, and you have the ability here to refresh it every 4 months. So you can extend it as much as you want. Keep in mind that each legacy number does cost $1 on your account, so it's very important to keep that in mind. We do have a cost that we have to carry, so it's $1 per month per legacy number that you have stored on your account, so keep that in mind. And one thing that we track is the amount of active conversations. The way this metric is tracked is by the conversations that you responded to. So we thought through this with our development team, and the way that this figure tracks is active conversations means if, let's say, for example, you send a blast out to somebody, they respond back to you, and then you respond back to them again, then it's considered active conversations. So for example, let's say you sent a blast out and somebody said, not interested, right? That's technically not a conversation. It's only a conversation if you reply back to them as a follow-up to your initial campaign. And that's how we're tracking this metric. And all of your numbers, you'll be able to see how many active conversations are per number. So if one has a very low amount, you can release it if you'd like. And if one has a high amount of active conversations, it's in your best interest to keep that number. And you can keep extending the number as far out as you want on here through legacy. So that really in a nutshell is an explanation of how it works. That way you're continuing your conversation, there's a good flow, and it's not interrupting the phone numbers. And here you can track all of that seamlessly. So I hope that explains it, and thanks for watching.